What are we looking for? Dogs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bird, and we back on Bird's Eye View with it. Like always, appreciate the love and support. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop what you're doing. Smash the like button. Smash subscribe button. Hop in the comment section. Comment whatever you want. Of course, I'm dropping daily bangers day by day. You know, we got news of the day coming out of Colorado. And we're going to jump right into it, dog. So, of course, we back with another recap with this Colorado football program. As always, shout out Well Off Media, Reach the People Media, the pregame show, for providing us phenomenal footage each and every day. As you all know, the NFL draft has been going on the last couple of days, and it has been an NFL draft that we'll never forget, honestly. I mean, I've been lost for words for what's been going on with Shedeur Sanders. Of course, we all know he should have been heard his name get called by now. We all know what's going on, dog, and it's really tough to see without question. I mean, you got guys going ahead of him now. Like, it's getting to the point now where it's almost like laughable, dog. Like it's no way that y'all taking these guys over Shedeur, bro. Like, it's no way these guys are nowhere near better than two, right? So we're gonna see where it all transpires. I would have never in a million years thought he would still be on the board right now. Of course, you know, we do got some good news with Trav, obviously going number 2 to Jacksonville, and it looks like they have a really solid plan in place for him to be able to play both ways. And of course, he's able to go back home. Obviously, Trav is a Florida boy, so he's able to go back home. He's able to fish all year round, nice weather. I mean, it's a perfect situation for Trav. Obviously, man, we got some more, tough news as well, along with, the Shedeur draft slip. The phone number being leaked too. That's another thing. I almost forgot about that. Like, that was, bro, that's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work because, it seems like that was a number that was only specifically used for the draft. So it was a private number. So only NFL teams had that number. So the fact that number got leaked, man, that's nasty work, bro. And a lot of NFL guys or potential NFL players do that. Like, my little brother did it last year around this time. Like, of course, we were going through the same process. So my little brother did it last year this time. Like, he got a separate phone specifically for NFL teams only, because you don't want your personal number to be connected to the NFL teams during draft day, because your personal phone will be going off all day. Every time you get a notification, every time the phone ring, like, your heart gonna stop and think it's an NFL team when it's not. So these players, they get private numbers like this. So whenever that particular phone rings, it's an NFL team on that line. So, for that number to get leaked, dog, like, it's some wicked stuff going on right now, dog. But God good, and he gonna be blessed, and Shedeur gonna be in the situation that's best for him. God don't make any mistakes, so we're gonna trust His will. But Hood brothers, Colton Hood, Brandon Hood have hit the transfer portal. Major news there, dog. I did not see that coming at all. I mean, that hurts, man. Especially when you look at Colton, because Colton obviously was going to be our bona fide cornerback 1, cornerback 2, however you want to spin it, between him and DJ McKinney. Colton was a starter for us on defense, and Colton was expected to have a huge role on this team, and we were expecting Colton to do some great things in 2025. To see him hit the portal along with his brother Brandon Hood, who was also going to play a pretty decent role when you look at the fact that, currently right now we only got 3 scholarship running backs with Dallin, Micah, and Charlie. They're the only 3 scholarship running backs we have right now. So, it looks like Brandon Hood was getting a decent amount of carries, a decent amount of, work in the spring, and, decided to hit the transfer portal for various reasons. And obviously they were a package deal. So, they're going to likely be a package deal wherever they end up. So best of luck to those 2 young men there, man. It's going to definitely be a loss without question, but next man up. We got to keep moving. Jalen Wester is another one that has hit the transfer portal. Another shocker there. He was another one that was having a pretty solid spring. Of course, he was going to have to battle with that linebacker room, obviously, right? When you look at, Reginald Hughes, who we bought in from Jacksonville State, and of course, Martavius French, right? Who we also bought in, another transfer linebacker. So, those 2 were, of course, expected to start. So obviously, Jalen, likely was looking for an opportunity to play more and to be a starter. And of course, you can't be so mad at that. So best of luck to those 3 young men there. I'm interested to see where the rest of our buffs end up in this NFL draft, with how they're doing Shedeur, dog. And I know Shallow kind of, joked about it a little bit and was saying, man, like, dang, they're doing you like this, man. Ain't no telling how they finna do me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was funny, and it was actually a well-timed, joke in a sense to kind of lighten up the mood. Big bro was definitely helping out little bro there for sure. But, it was some truth in it, though. Like, you see what they doing to 2? Like, man, man, this is it's baffling to see, dog. It's really crazy to see it, man. I just hope that we get our guys get the opportunity, man, to hear their name get called, because we had a handful of guys that really deserve it, and it's tough to see that we only got 1 buff, that it heard their name get called, right? And it's tough to see, but everything happened for a reason, man. So of course, we're just gonna wait this process out, and of course, we just hope that our guys, fall out into a good situation here. We did have a visit on Thursday, on the 24th. Incarnate Word running back visited DeKalen Taylor. He actually is a really, really speedy back, man. Done some really, really good things at Incarnate Word. 2-time all-conference punt returner, 2-time all-conference kick returner, first-team all-conference running back. Like I said, he has some very solid numbers at Incarnate Word. Had 909 total yards, 9 touchdowns, was very productive, moving the football in all areas. He also made 22 catches as well, and he had 19 punt returns for 286 yards, 1 touchdown. Again, he was in Boulder on the 24th, so this Thursday, we'll see exactly what transpired there. But obviously, we have a thin running back room now. Like I said, we only have 3 scholarship running backs right now with Dylan, Micah, and Charlie. So we have to bring some backs in. We lost out. We swung and missed on the Cal running back, Javian Thomas. He ended up committing to UCLA. It pretty much came down to us and them, and he chose the Bruins. So we swung and missed on Javian Thomas, dog. So we gotta get a couple backs in. Obviously, we lost 2 we lost 2 backs when you look at Brandon Hood, and of course we look at Isaiah Gustav. So we gotta replace those guys without question, man. It's gonna be interesting to see. We did get some good news. Rodney Colton Jr. has Colorado in his top 11. He's the 4-star linebacker, 6'1", 220 out of Newman, Georgia in that 2026 class. I made a video on him before, top 15 linebacker in the nation, top 25 overall player in Georgia, top 170 national player, very physical, athletic linebacker that can really finish plays at a very high clip. He does have us in his top 11. I do see that, of course, he has a visit set up with Colorado on the 20th of June. So we did get some good news out of all this bad news. It seemed like we've been getting here the past couple of days. We did get some good news there with that young man having us in his top 11. So, hopefully we can continue to make a really good impression on him and end up closing the deal there. But I'm going to keep you guys updated, man, on everything that's going on, man. Definitely a tough situation right now for Buff Nation without question, but we're gonna battle and get through it, dog. But not to keep it long. Just want to bring you guys another phenomenal update. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what time it is, dog. Bird's eye view, man.